Hello, I'm Dan Elder, President of the 13th COSCOM Association. I and your 2012-2014 Executive Committee were elected for a 2-year term last year during the same week, and we were installed during our inaugural dinner. Here at the halfway point, I feel it appropriate to take a look at the past year and share with you what we have been able to do with your support and where we hope to go. You have heard our 5 self-imposed goals that make up our mission statement. I hope you compare our activities this past year to those goals and help us chart the course for the next year and beyond. Last year, we wrapped up what many will call our best organizational activities in some time, which included a birthday run, a cake cutting ceremony, a golf scramble, this birthday event, which included the creation of a Hall of Fame in which we inducted our first member, and a memorial rededication which honored our fallen, those who've served with and under the 13th Sustainment Command since the commencement of the War on Terror. We farewelled, but not for very long, Command Sergeant Major Mark Joseph, and we welcome Command Sergeant Major Terry and Angela Parham, who joined the Lucky 13th as the senior enlisted family. In December, we joined the command in the solemn traditions of the mess. Your association helped support their dining in. Soon afterwards, the 13th Sustainment Command cased its colors and deployed to Afghanistan to begin its important NATO mission training the Afghan military. In January, we welcomed home the 4th Sustainment Brigade while saying farewell to Colonel Ron Kirkland and welcoming Colonel Mark Simmerly. Tragically, we lost our friend and commanding officer of the 13th Sustainment Command, Brigadier General Terence Hildner. General Hildner was a driving force in his support to the 13th COSCOM Association and our goals. It was through his leadership that many activities, including this Hall of Fame and this dinner, were created. This board worked hard with the Fort Hood leadership and the 13th ESC Rear Detachment to champion a permanent honor for General Hildner, and has donated a plaque and Guidon Parade Field renovations for the dedication of Hildner Field. In April, association members joined the command at their annual Bluebonnet Ball, and in May, we awarded our annual Sergeant Jessica L. Cawvey Memorial Scholarship to Sergeant Major Jerry Hernandez's son, Jason Hernandez. Sergeant Major Hernandez of the 4th Sustainment Brigade is a 13th COSCOM Association member. This $1,000 non-renewable grant is awarded in honor of a fallen 13th COSCOM soldier, Sergeant Jessica Cawvey, who was a junior at Illinois State University when she was mobilized with the 1544th Transportation Company of the Illinois Army National Guard. Sergeant Cawvey was killed by an improvised explosive device on October 6, 2004. Your board has been working diligently this year to assess our scholarship program and ensure it truly meets our goals. For the first time, we sponsored soldiers of the 13th ESC at a Central Texas Military Order of the Purple Heart dinner. Committee member Colonel Larry Phelps accompanied ESC Purple Heart awardees at the annual banquet. The association donated wreaths to be displayed at the memorial on special occasions, and the association president helped coordinate and was on hand as Major General Bunch placed a wreath at the memorial on behalf of the soldiers of the 172nd Corps Support Group, the organization that he commanded in Operation Iraqi Freedom, in honor of the soldiers they lost. The association assumed management and oversight of the 13th ESC Hall of Fame program, and we formalized selection criteria and convened a nomination and selection committee who were responsible for this year's honorees, as well as selecting the honorary colonel of the regiment. And of course, our culminating activities are the events of this week, including the Brigadier General Terence Hildner Memorial Golf Tournament, tonight's celebration, and tomorrow's parade field dedication. Planning for these events began many months ago and are pulled off by volunteers. That's what keeps this association going. We have business owners, presidents, directors, veterans, and soldiers who all are volunteers of the 13th COSCOM Association, as well as the many supporters and enablers working in the background who help make us what we are. Our strong community partners, particularly the cities and chambers of commerce of Belton and Texas, as well as the businesses in the surrounding communities who continue to support us, which allows us to better support the 13th Sustainment Command, its subordinate units, and their soldiers. On behalf of your board, I want to thank you for your support this past year and look forward to a prosperous 2013. Service to the soldier, Lucky 13.